everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome in. All right. Welcome to TikTok Talks, viral stories and commentary. We are going to talk about a few things today. One of them has to deal with one of the things that we talked about last week with the Youthforia Foundation. The other couple of things I've been sort of watching over the past few days, like just looking into a bunch of things and watching a couple of videos and just learning a bit about what is going on the internet. It's very interesting, this new viral movement that's come out of the celebrity blockout of 2024. It's very interesting in how all of that started, because I feel like more and more people are waking up to that divide of celebrity and normie, and they're no longer idolizing celebrity or really just caring about what celebrities have to say in general, which is good. They're seeing right through celebrities now, and it just took the Met Gala to make that happen, right? Well, actually, it didn't. I feel like it's been building up for a long time. It's just been building up for a really, really, really long time. But the Met Gala was sort of like the breaking point for a lot of people. So, yeah, um, the Met Gala. God? How ridiculous is that? Where they come and you wear art as couture. Jesus. Anyways. Also, Jojo Siwa. I don't know why, just like I laugh whenever I feel like I'm picking on a child, but she's no longer a child. She's like in her 20s. Um and like she's just been, like a child. She's a child star. She's been performing it since she was like 2 years old apparently. I didn't even know that. I knew that she was like on like Dance Moms or like that dance show or whatever. That's where she got her start, and then she got like a whole line of stuff. Like I remember like going to Target and even Claire's, because sometimes you can get some really nice jewelry, some really quick, easy jewelry at Claire's. And she was just everywhere. Everywhere I turned, you would just see like Jojo Siwa's face. She was like branded everywhere, kind of like the Olsen twins were, right? Back in the day, it was like Jojo Siwa. And then she also had like a Nickelodeon show, and she was like really big. She had a big YouTube following. And now she's trying to make her transition from like child star to adult star. And according to her, she is the first in her generation to do it. And there's just a lot of people making fun of her and calling her, very egotistical, calling her a narcissist, and it's just not working out for her. And they're saying that it's feeling very inauthentic. So, and then the final thing, well, actually, I think this is the first thing we're going to talk about, is we talked about the Youthforia Foundation. Well, there's this TikToker who is just getting dragged for his review of this foundation. He's in the thumbnail. Just the whole TikTok we're gonna watch it. It's pretty crazy. It's so funny. But before all that, hello everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to TikTok Tuesday. I am your host, Stephanie. I watch all of the cringe so you don't have to. But while I do watch this stuff, I also tell you about this stuff so that it no longer is in my brain. I get it out. I vomit all of this information out onto you, so it's no longer in my head and I stop thinking about it. Okay? Because right now, that's all I could think of the past few days, is all these stories just coming up, like, just, I don't know, bouncing around in my head. And I'm like, God, when is Tuesday going to get here so I can tell you guys all of these stories and then I don't have to think about them anymore. All right. So we're here. It's finally here. Let me take my medicine real quick. Sorry. I just swallowed like 5 pills. All right. Let's say hi to the chat. We got Tommy. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. I'm looking over at YouTube. Tommy, hello. Right off the bat, he just walked in and he gifted a membership Spirian. Thank you so much for the membership Spirian. Hello. What's up, Calvary? Hello, hello. An anemone. I wanna, like, make I need to pull that up. I'm gonna give you, like, your own personal, like, little thing, like, when I say hi, because I love that Finding Nemo, how he can't say anemone. He's like, "An anemone." Every time I see your name, I'm like, "An anemone." I think of Finding Nemo. Hello, hello, Anthony, Mad Master Portkey, Seth, Tara Crystal, what is up? What is up? Rings of Power season 2 died on YouTube to start Amazon's day as they burn money while Lego announced the Eye of Sauron to print money for release. Yes. Watch the set get sold out in seconds. I saw that new Lego release and I want it. I think it releases in June, at the beginning of June. I saw it on, I saw a bunch of reels, like, people already have it because, you know, there I swear there's all kinds of influencers for every single product out there. There are Lego influencers that I follow on Instagram, and they already have it. They already have it in their hands, and they're gonna put it together, and I'm just like, I'm waiting for it. I wanna see it built. Um, so I'm so excited for that. I really want that. I really want that. Tommy says, "Ooh, Conroy, Cappy Nova, Tweed, Kalex. What is up? What happened at the Met? Oh, well, we'll find out. I'm late, but you're still gay. Hi, Lewis. Um, Jojo Siwa belongs in the Kiss band. Okay, so you know. What's really funny is that people compared her to, like, what is his name? And I can't remember the lead singer's name of Kiss. Because truth be told, I'm gonna be real, didn't really, like, listen to a lot of Kiss songs growing up. I know my dad did, so I kind of heard them, but I don't know the band members' names. Uh, but they were comparing her to Kiss, and she was like, "I don't know who that is or who that band is at all." Like, she had no idea, but then, like, later on, she was like, "Oh, yeah, like, my outfit was influenced by Kiss," and it's like, "Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. I thought you said you didn't know who that was." Anyways, Justin Martin, how's it going? Couldn't understand why they made her a big star. It was her momager, her mama. It was her mama. Lemons, hi lemons. Oh, Philip. Hi, Philip. Lewis, look at Lewis in the chat giving me a compliment. Oh my, he's like a proud papa. I'm so proud of your performance last night. First and last compliment you'll get from me. Yeah, that has to do with Mario Kart. That has to do with Mario Kart. I got a trophy. I got a trophy last night. That's right. Steph makes us victims to these stories. Hey, it's entertaining. It's entertaining. Okay. Um, yeah, we should we like no, I want to save that. I kind of want to watch like the Rings of Power and House of the Dragon season 2 trailer dropped like an hour and a half, I think, after the Rings of Power one did, and it's just like you're embarrassing Rings of Power, and I'm here for it. Gene Simmons, yeah, I was right. Okay. Anyways, Steph was a boss. Thank you. Beating Jeremy at Mario Kart, eh? Could happen to anyone, I guess, yeah. Was it a it wasn't a participation award. Okay, I actually got 3rd place. I was doing really well. Rising up in the ranks. Okay. What should we talk about first? Oh my gosh, we have to talk about this dude. Hold on. Here it is. We have to talk about this. Let's get this makeup stuff out of the way first, okay? We're gonna get this makeup stuff out of the way first because we have to talk about the coolest Kev over on TikTok. All right. Last week, I told you guys about the new Youthforia foundation and how they expanded their shade range. We talked all about makeup and how it's made and the fact that there are very limited shades when it comes to deeper skin tones. So this Youthforia foundation came out and they decided, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make the darkest skin tone the darkest foundation in the beauty market. That's what our goals are, right? And in doing so, they ended up insulting every single dark-skinned woman out there because they didn't mix any they didn't mix anything into this foundation. They basically just used one black pigment in the foundation and ended up releasing black face paint. Like that's it. There were no undertones. It wasn't mixed with any other colors. It was straight up black face paint. So people were, oh my God, we need to watch this real quick. Before we get into this, I want to watch this because I had no idea that this video was put out there. And when I saw it, I was like, bro, what? I have never seen anybody cut food like that. You stop it right now.
You guys are cool. And then after I eat all this stuff, it's we're gonna go out in 105-degree weather and walk in the sun.
Why is he holding the fork like that?
Here's the thing. I am a fan of soggy waffles, and
why are you holding the fork like that?
You guys are blowing it up. Thank you.
It's Beardo.
And I appreciate y'all, man, for support. I didn't know what was gonna happen on the stream. I didn't even know. We've got some people coming in.
Look, he's like holding it very gentle.
Are we about to be in trouble?
Like super gentle.
Wait, hold on. You went to the bathroom.
He's like, let me cut my waffle. Gentle. No. Why is he doing that? Why is he cutting his waffles like that? I've never seen anybody cut waffles like that. And you know what? And I lived with Beardo for a long time. I'm like, I've never seen him cut food like that. Like not once. Not once have I seen him cut food like that. Where's this come from?
You guys are blowing it up.
Is this drunk 3PO? No, that's.
And I appreciate y'all.
That's Beardo. Imagine a steak.
We've got some people coming in.
Imagine a steak. See, I've seen Beardo eat. I have seen Beardo eat before, and I've never seen him cut.
Yes. How was it? Was it clean? No.
Why is he holding his fork like that? Anyways, yeah. That's when I saw that, I had no idea that Danky had to like clip this out and put it on Twitter. I did not even know. When I saw it, I was like, I was so confused. I was so confused. Oh, look, there's Danky. I joined at the perfect time. Yeah, you did. I can't believe that. Like, how dare he? It looked so weird. And then we have this as well. So I feel like I think I was in Danky's chat when he was live streaming and creating these glorious designs for Beardo and Jeremy. Let's watch it.
So I called Epic Mike. We're not fully. What I gotta do this too? What the fuck? All right.
It's a slight bump in
There we go.
in the diversity. Not
right.
Oh my God. You know what creeps me out the most in Jeremy's picture? The thing that creeps me out the most is that he doesn't have a shirt on. I don't know why. When I watched this, I was like, ew, shirt. He's like wearing his normal hoodie without a shirt. It just makes it even more creepy. Bravo. Well done. Well done, Danky. Well done. Look at his earrings. Oh my God, I didn't even notice his nose ring. Oh my God.
A huge one. We're not trying to break the bank and push the diversity too fast. We're not just getting black.
For Beardo, look at his lips. Why is he making that face? He's like, For look at his Beardo's lips. And the thing that makes it like just chef's kiss is the teeny tiny rainbow bow at the tip of his head. At the tippy top of the mountain has the itty bitty rainbow bow. Just mwah. Chef's kiss on this design. Oh my god, I didn't even notice the braids. The braids on his beard with the little beads. It's the little things, okay? It's the little things that I appreciate in these photos. The little things. It's the little things, like the teeny tiny bow, it makes it. Just these little tiny beads and the little braided beard hairs, perfect. The design of the lips, because I feel like if Beardo, right? If Beardo were a woman, like he would 100% stick with that duck face. He would always take photos like that. Just because he's hot shit. You know that he would take a photo, make it a duck face. Just he gives that personality.
Black people and Asians on here, but you want to get a
Mike's
little
black, Jeremy's gay, and I'm trans. Let's go. Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Daily.
Let's go. But
oh my god, this is perfect. Well done. Well done, Denki. Well done. Tip of the hat to you, sir. That is awesome. All right, let's get back to the topic at hand, okay? Let's get back to the topic at hand. And yes, your first demonetized video. I saw that on Twitter. That sucks. I'm sorry. Would Chick Beardo get lip fillers? 100%. 100% he would. Chick Beardo would 100% get lip filler. Probably cheek filler as well, right? Probably cheek filler as well. And just always be like, all right, we got it. We're talking about the coolest Kev. The coolest Kev over on TikTok did a review of the Youthforia Foundation. And it's extremely controversial, and you will see why. So let's pull him up. Let's watch the coolest Kev's video.
The darkest of blacks would get called out for cultural appropriation if they wore this Youthforia foundation shade. This is literally like if a brand put out like a purely orange shade or like a purely yellow shade and was like, here you go, Asians. The blacks of the internet are very upset with Youthforia for releasing this super dark foundation. And I don't wear makeup, but like I'm obsessed with like online beauty scandals and like drama. So like I had to get a bottle for myself.
So right off the bat, some people didn't even watch like his entire review. They started stitching this to hell and back over on TikTok. So sorry. So sorry. They started just stitching this to hell and back. They were like, excuse me, sir, you didn't need to put on the foundation. Also, what is this? What do you mean by the what of the internet? They were really, really, really mad. But we have to keep going. Please say you know the lore behind this guy. Dude, there is some lore behind this guy because since he's made this video, more and more people have dug into his TikTok and have noticed that he says that a lot. Like he says that a lot. But to his credit, he always says like, he says the reason why he calls them that. Whether it's wrong or right, I have no idea, but yeah. He just the way he speaks is crazy.
So today, let's see if their criticism is valid. I've always wanted to do makeup reviews, so I'm so excited. It says to put on 2 pumps, so let's see what that does for us. I even bought like an e.l.f. foundation brush. Like I'm taking this very seriously. Okay, so it's very, very dark, as you can see. Oh, this shade, like,
oh, he's
really
100% a
looks
clickbaiter. Yeah.
offensive so far. It's literally so dark. Let me get closer here so you can really see how freaking dark this foundation is. Fiona Chan, the founder of Youthforia, she really she really messed up with this, to be honest. I feel like it literally looks like my hair, and I feel like if I put this like in my fade, it could like make my hair look more full. Let me see. Oh my. Okay, so obviously this is like a foundation, not like black face paint. So like the undertones of my own skin are showing, but it's not because the foundation is like good. It's just because I'm extremely orange and yellow. So because the foundation is like somewhat translucent and like opaque, you can kind of see my colors show, but the foundation itself is not that. I'm literally looking in the mirror right now and this foundation looks jet black. Let's keep going. Imagine I do like the Meredith Duxbury foundation challenge with this foundation. I feel like
Oh my gosh, no. So if you don't know who Meredith Duxbury is, which in all honesty, you guys probably have no idea who Meredith Duxbury is. But she created she very much rage baited and clickbaited on TikTok. She was one of those makeup influencers who would like just put a pound of foundation on her face and then like claim that, oh, that's just my everyday, that's how I do my makeup every day. And so everybody started doing their makeup like that and sort of like imitating her and see how she did. So I mean, and she layered it on thick. So when he says, imagine me doing the Meredith Duxbury challenge and layering this foundation on his skin super thick, it's like, nope, don't do that. You're already in trouble. Stop it.
that would look so crazy. I feel like I literally would get in trouble for like blackface at that point. I don't believe that Youthforia created this to like actually be inclusive.
So he goes through his review of the foundation. He goes through his review. It's his first and probably last foundation review. He 100% said that he bought this, for this review because it was going viral and he wanted to put it on his face. And then he said he's going to return the foundation as well. He's not going to keep it. He's not going to give Youthforia the money. He's going to go back and return this foundation. But people are really upset that he just put it on his face. A lot of people who were either sent this foundation in PR or bought this foundation to try it, they just put it like on their wrist, on their hand, wherever they normally swatch makeup. That's where they put it. Nobody put it on their face. And so the fact that he put it on his face has gotten a lot of people upset. A lot of people are accusing him of blackface. So he had to get on hold on, let me pull this out. He had to get on TikTok and people wanted him to apologize. Did he apologize? Oh, hold on, we gotta see. Did he apologize? So in his review, like he finishes his review and everything, right? And he sympathizes with people. He sympathizes and says like, this is terrible. I can't believe that they made this foundation. It's not a good foundation. I can't believe they did this. He sympathized with people and said that it was a bad decision, while also kind of like, clickbaiting, rage baiting, and making a bad decision, a poor decision himself. So now here he has to address it.
I put on the darkest shade of the Youthforia foundation last night, not to perform blackface, because literally blackface is like when you pretend to be black and like mock black people. I would never literally do that. And like I literally say that like I don't condone blackface in the video. I literally only put this on and like recorded it because I knew that like this specific shade was going super viral just for being like problematic, because like no one's actually this dark. So I wanted to like swatch it on and like literally agree with like the black creators on TikTok and like on YouTube that have been saying that this foundation is too dark and too problematic and like has no undertones. And I wanted to like see it on my skin and like match it with my hair. And like I don't wear makeup, so like I've never been able to do like a makeup review, because usually when people wear makeup, it's like they wear it, they go out, and that's how they like review it on the internet. But like in this case, I thought like, oh my gosh, I can finally review a foundation because no one's actually wearing this out. It's too dark and it's like literally jet black. So I thought like I could put this on, do a review, and like literally wipe this off. I would never walk outside with this. Like I literally looked crazy, and like even the darkest of like black people look actually crazy wearing this, because this foundation is problematic. Like I'm literally just uplifting the black voices. I promise you, I was not doing blackface. I don't even think like blackface is even funny in general. Like I don't laugh at blackface. And also like I've noted like the blacks thing, I only refer to black people as blacks because I call Asians Asians, I call Mexicans Mexicans, and like whites whites. So like I don't really see the problem and calling Black people blacks, but like clearly everyone's like so like upset about it. I only bought this shade to
So that's his justification for saying like the blacks of the internet are upset. You know, so because that people were upset that he put on the makeup, and then he said while wearing it, he was saying like the blacks of the internet are upset.
To review it because this shade was super viral. Like I'm not like a beauty guru, so like I didn't get this sent to me, and I'm literally going to be returning it because what am I going to do with this foundation? But yeah, I promise you, if you like actually know what like blackface is, I literally went on Google and like did my research. Blackface is like when people like perform caricatures of like Black people and like make fun of them and like mock them, and like I literally would never do that, and like I don't even think that's funny at all. So I'm so like sorry if that video came off that way. I promise you I was not trying to perform blackface. I just love like online makeup scandals, and I wanted like an excuse to put on makeup that I would never wear in public in my room and like take it off immediately because it's so viral and like so problematic. But yeah, like if you actually watch my Youthforia review, you would know that like I actually agree with like the Black people's voices, and I actually do agree that like Fiona, the founder of Youthforia, should release like better darker shades with like more undertones, because this foundation is like rude to like Black people. I even swatched like Fenty's darkest shade and like explained why this one isn't problematic and like how this one like looks like beautiful brown skin. So yeah, I'm so sorry if you're like offended, because I really did not intend on like doing any blackface. I would never do that, and like I do love Black people obviously, and so like if you're Black and like you're following me, I love you, and I would never like make fun of you or like mock you, because like that's literally not even funny. Like I don't even consume content that like mocks Black people, because like I feel like we all deserve to like live happily in like America, and like I'm literally like an immigrant myself, so like I totally understand. So yeah, love you guys. I'm so sorry that like I was talking about like how I loved beauty scandals, and like I guess now I'm like I inserted myself in the scandal in this small corner of TikTok. So like I'm sorry, but like I guess enjoy the ride for the time being, I guess.
Yeah. So he created a scandal out of nowhere. He's a clickbaiter, and people got upset about it. And, you know, he got caught clickbaiting and got in trouble. So they're not coming clean. Like he's not getting away with it. A lot of people are upset about it still. You canceled right with Youthforia. They could never let me like you, Kevin Leonardo. It's still blackface regardless. It was literally blackface. Also, if Black people are telling you it's literally blackface, why are you still saying that it's not? You should work for Youthforia. Let's see if the criticism is valid. What? So yeah, he's doing that, but also because he made a scandal, right, of himself, because he did that, people are looking at the rest of his content and saying, sir,
Let's talk about why I own 4 do-rags. So I got
sir, why are you buying do-rags? Why are you buying do-rags and calling them do-rags? So now he has to address his collection of do-rags. sometimes sometimes I can't. Okay, sometimes I just can't with people on TikTok. Sometimes I just can't with people on TikTok. I'm sorry. All right. This person just said unplug your Wi-Fi box.
got these do-rags on Amazon a couple weeks ago, not to like culturally appropriate Black people or like to be culturally insensitive, but literally just because I recently rewatched all of PLL, Pretty Little Liars. In one of the episodes, Toby, Spencer's boyfriend, randomly wears like a do-rag, and that specific clip of like him wearing the do-rag is in those like compilation videos for like PLL comedy or like funniest parts of PLL or like PLL moments that like keep me up at night laughing and stuff like that. And it's always so funny when he like comes on with like the do-rag on like a 3-minute cameo on like the videos. So my friends and I like always like laughed at that, and so I randomly just got like 4 do-rogs. I made it like my profile pic last week only because I had made this photo on like Photoshop for a YouTube thumbnail, responding to like random allegations and like ridiculous statements that like people have been making about me in like the last month. And I thought I looked cool emulating Toby from PLL. I promise you guys, I only got these do-rogs to emulate Toby from PLL, and like literally no black man like I've never seen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's jarring the way he says that, do-rogs. Anyways, this guy created a scandal. People got offended, and he had to make a bunch of videos addressing some of the stuff that he puts out on TikTok. I found it kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I found it kind of funny. Like although he didn't need to put the foundation on his face, he did anyways, and his review is actually not that bad if you like go through and actually watch the review. It's not a bad review for his first review on makeup. But yeah, so that guy that guy got dogpiled, but the way he says do-rogs. Sometimes I just can't. I just can't. What's up, A2D2? Do wrong. Do wrong. Oh my gosh. Hi, Biggles. How are you? Holy cow. SBD, who cares if he put black face paint on his face? He's not hurting anyone. To hell with whoever gets offended. It's I think it was just I believe it was just a buildup of the insult by this makeup company, and then you have this guy putting it on his face. People were already mad. I don't think it would have been I don't think it would have been a big of a deal as it was had this foundation not been as insulting as it was. So yeah, I think it was just a buildup, and he made I don't know. He made a bad decision on his part. God, that was so fucking funny. A do-rag. All right. Okay, let's talk about let me go to my favorite. Oh. Yeah. You could hear Whittle. All right, there we go. All right, let me get him off. Let me get him off of my favorites because we already talked about him now. Let me get him off my favorites. I need to unfavorite all this because all this is just messy. It's not messy with my algorithm, but still. Oh my gosh, hurry up. Refresh. There we go. All right, we got to talk about Blackout. Let's talk about Blackout 2024 and what exactly this is. This is basically people are now starting to block celebrities on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. All right. It was started, I guess, like Gen Zers are sort of leading the charge in the celebrity blockout of 2024. And the Met Gala was the inciting incident that sort of said, okay, you know what, we're fucking done with celebrities. Now, I think that it's been building up for a while with celebrities and, you know, their entitlement and just the disconnect between like the regular person and the celebrity and how like completely out of touch celebrities are as opposed to like everyday people. And I think that like the pandemic really, you know, shined a light on that, right? When we were all stuck at home and really sort of like taking the time to like look at things because I mean, we really had nothing to do. And then like celebrities started, you know, getting on the platform and reaching out to people. You had that cringe video of Imagine where they started singing, "We're all in this together, guys. Don't worry about it." Right? While they, you know, sing a song and, you know, are sad in their mansions, where while people are just like losing jobs, but it's okay. We're here to sing for you, right? So people are just like they've kind of had it with celebrities. Now, what Gen Z like kind of really want is, you know, authenticity and relatability when it comes to who they sort of like idolize now. Now, before there was like this relationship and the way we viewed celebrities growing up, right? Celebrities were always like these elusive creatures. We didn't really know anything about them unless they wanted to tell us about them, about themselves, right? They never really, we never really had like a really good look inside of their personal lives. Unless they wanted us to. And even then it was like sort of like manufactured going through their team. And then they would give us like little bits and pieces of information in regards to like their personal lives. And then we had the paparazzi, right? The rise of the paparazzi. And then we get all of these photos of the paparazzi. But even that could be manufactured as well, because some celebrities would use the paparazzi to take, different pictures to like different pictures of them to like paint a picture of what they want us to view them as a celebrity. So everything was always manufactured. But then we like started with the digital age, right? We started the digital age, and with the digital age became like the rise of everyday people on YouTube, everyday people on Instagram, everyday people on TikTok, were able to get like the financial success of the celebrity while also, continuing to be their authentic self. And that's something that audiences and people like watching these everyday people wanted to see, right? And then celebrities sort of like saw that and saw, these everyday regular people becoming famous and celebrities in their own small right, and started thinking, well, hey, like I want to do that. I think I can do that. And they started using, their platforms, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of those platforms to like, sort of try and be authentic, try and do what like all these regular people are doing, but it doesn't come off as authentic because let's just face it, like celebrities are completely different creatures than everyday people. They live in a completely different realm than everyday people. They're extremely privileged. They like don't, they don't have to think about everyday problems like we do because they're very rich. They're very rich. They don't have to think, they don't have to worry about groceries or anything like that. So whenever they try to be authentic, it doesn't come across as authentic, right? It comes off as like out of touch. And, we saw a lot of that when like, Oprah Winfrey and The Rock, tried to do like that donation, and people are kind of like, why are you asking us for money? Like, you have plenty of money. Why don't you do it? And then The Rock had to like, he did an apology video. The Rock himself is like, Jesus, he's gone downhill as well with him trying to be relatable, but it's also coming off as not authentic. And a lot of his posts and reels are, just made so that he can sell things. Like The Rock himself is just shit. But now that, we have more influencers, okay, I guess like Gen Z, the ones that like grew up, on their iPads, just watching a lot of YouTube, watching a lot of TikTok, watching a lot of Instagram, all that stuff. They sort of like view influencers, the way they view it, influencers has sort of changed in the way that they view both influencer and celebrity, right? Because now, everyday people can just sort of rise to influencer status. So there's a lot of people making money on the internet. And so like the way this newer generation is looking at influencers like in a different lens, they really, really want to watch like those authentic people. So now we have like this whole thing with this younger generation, Gen Z, looking at the Met Gala, because the Met Gala is what set all of this off. Okay. It's what, so there's the way people view a celebrity now, right? The way people view a celebrity has now changed. Now let's talk about the Met Gala. The Met Gala started, it's essentially, it started off as a fundraiser. It's still a fundraiser, but less so. They still call it a fundraiser, but really it's like this party. Okay, it's a party for the richest of the rich, for the up and coming person. You have to be invited to the Met Gala now. We'll talk a little bit more about. But the Met Gala started as a fundraiser in like 1948 by Eleanor Lambert. You had to pay like $50 to get in. And it was a fundraiser, right? When it started back in 1948, it was a fundraiser, and you can donate to the Costume Institute of the Metropolitan Museum, right? That's when it started. So I think it was like held in December too as well. So then like someone else took over for her, who worked at Vogue, Diana something, I can't remember. But she was kind of like Anna Wintour before Anna Wintour took over. Okay. So like she took over and it became more of like a party, right? She took over in the 70s and she completely changed what the Met Gala was, okay? What this fundraiser was. She instead turned it into a party and she started to invite influential people and celebrities, okay? And it became more of an elaborate party than it did like a fundraiser event. So this is a huge party now. Then Anna Wintour took over, right? And Anna Wintour took over and she really made it this exclusive event. You have to be invited personally by Anna Wintour, right? She has a guest list. Every single person that is invited that you see on the red carpet has been personally approved by Anna Wintour to be there. And it's basically what it is. You don't know. Nobody really knows what happens at the gala. We see them entering this party, and that's where you see all of like the celebrities and the outfits and everything, right? That's just them going in. After that, it's like a cocktail party, and then they have dinner with like entertainment. Beyond that, nobody knows because celebrities have to leave their phones. Celebrities have to leave their phones like at the door. They're not allowed to take videos, pictures, nothing. It is very strategic and where they place these celebrities, wherever they sit, right? The seating arrangements, or they're very specific. They're very strategic. The one thing that we know is that a lot of business deals go down. So this is basically a way for the rich to get richer, because a lot of business deals go down at this fundraiser. So it's a way for the rich to get richer while sort of disguising it as a fundraiser event. Now with, we're in the era of the digital age. Now influencers are invited to the Met Gala now. So it's been labeled fashion's biggest night, which is why you see like all of those weird freaking costumes. Well, it's like costumes now. It's basically costumes, right? Anna Wintour's just like go all out. They're basically wearing costumes now. So the cost to get in, okay? So the cost to get in when it first became a thing was $50. $50 to get in, and it was a fundraiser event. In the 70s and 80s, the cost to get in was $1,000. In 1998, the cost jumped up to $2,000. In 2001, the cost jumped up to $3,500. And now the price of admission to this exclusive event is $75,000 per guest. So you are exclusively invited. You have to pay $75,000 to attend. That's crazy. So now it's insane, right? It's fucking crazy. So it's this event where the rich go to get richer. And basically, if you're invited to this event, you know that you have made it. Basically, if you are invited to this event, it is for a specific reason. It is because they want to push you even more. You've made it in Hollywood, or you've made it in whatever field you're in, right? They want to use you. They want to push you. That's why I say like all of these business deals go down at this event. It's a way for, the person who wants to do a business deal with you, it's a way for you to make even more money. Now, what are those business deals? We have no idea because nobody knows exactly what happens. We just know that there's the red carpet or whatever, the Met Gala carpet, and then cocktail hour, dinner, and then like entertainment while they're eating their dinner. And everybody is strategically placed at the dinner table in order to like make business deals or whatever. So yeah, it's a place for the richer to get richer. So why is this a thing? Why am I telling you all of this information? Because this was sort of like the inciting event that led to the celebrity blockout of 2024. Like I said, with influencers on the rise, influencers are invited now to attend this event. I think James Charles went like 2 years ago. And now today we had Haley Bailey. It's crazy because I actually follow Haley Bailey on Instagram. I think that she's really, really funny. And I've seen her growth over like the past like 2 or 3 years. Her growth is insane. She now does like reels and stuff with celebrities. Like she does with actual like movie stars. And she's like friends with a lot of them. So I was just like, holy crap. Okay, well, there you go. What did Haley Bailey do? Hold on. Let me find the TikTok. Let me make sure that this is it. Oh, it's not. Hold on. I have to make sure that this is it. Okay, so Haley Bailey made it's now deleted. She deleted it. She deleted it. She deleted the TikTok, but this is what she did. Hang on a second. I can fucking find it. This was her TikTok. She deleted it and apologized for it.
Let them eat cake.
It's time for the.
So she said, let them eat cake, right? Let them eat cake.
Taylor Swift.
From there, people got really, really, really mad and started comparing it to the Hunger Games. It's basically the Hunger Games now. Why like did they get mad at Haley Bailey for just, mouthing over let them eat cake? Well, it's if you know your history, then you know exactly why people got really upset. Like the wealthy are out there partying while the poor are starving, right? It's the implication of the phrase that got people really, really, really upset. So let's see what the Blockout movement is now. And it really incited with Haley Bailey and the Met Gala.
Taylor Swift blocked. Beyonce blocked. Selena Gomez also blocked. The digital guillotine movement against celebrities is spreading like wildfire. A-listers are losing thousands and thousands of followers. But what is the campaign and what does it aim to achieve? It all started at the Met Gala last week, which took place around the same time the Israeli military attacked Rafah, or what was supposed to be the last safe place in Gaza. Images of glamour from the red carpet on one hand and images of death and destruction from Gaza on the other were both.
So people are doing both of this, right? They're doing images from Gaza as well as imagery of like regular everyday American people who can't really afford groceries, people who are living paycheck to paycheck. And they're putting all of that imagery side by side with all of these celebrities dressed up in pretty much like Hunger Game outfits. And showing saying we're completely done with celebrities. They're so out of touch. I don't even want to watch or support anything celebrities do nowadays because they really don't understand the struggle of just the regular everyday people. And there's worse things that we could be focused on. So that's basically this movement. And it was started by this person. Where are you at? It was started by this person.
Let them eat cake.
It's time for the people to conduct what I want to call a digital guillotine, a digitine, if you will. It's time to block all the celebrities, influencers, and wealthy socialites who are not using their resources to help those in dire need. We gave them their platforms. It's time to take it back, take our views away, our likes, our comments, our money, by blocking them on all social media and digital platforms.
So she basically started the movement, right? She's just like, you know what, this is disgusting. And yeah, it has to do with like the current thing. But they're basically taking power away from the celebrity. They're not supporting them anymore, which I don't mind, honestly, because in my opinion, celebrities they are out of touch. They're completely different than regular people. And so when celebrities are just like, relating it to like pop culture news and, things that are happening right now, in the media, when they tell you and when they've told us time and time again, like, I don't want you to watch our stuff anyways, right? Like, I'm so much better than you. You're not focused on like the right issues right now. And if you don't like what I'm creating, then go fuck off, go touch grass. Celebrities have been talking down to people for a really long time. And it's just like, you know what? I fucking hate you. I hate you. Why on earth are you speaking to a person who's supposed to consume your content like that? They've pretty much put themselves on a pedestal because celebrities are fucking narcissists. They really are. They're narcissistic and they have really big egos. And I think that like it took something like the Met Gala for people to be like, what are you doing? Like this is like the Hunger Games. You guys are insufferable. And people are kind of seeing that now, but it's been a buildup over years and years and years. And the way people are viewing the celebrities nowadays is completely different because celebrities are trying to be relatable, but then they'll go to events like this and then people will be like, oh yeah, you're totally not like an everyday person. And I've completely forgotten that. These are some of the videos that were made. Hang on, let me find it.
Hi guys, I was just sitting here having a little bit of tea and thinking that
I love this one. Cunt.
Hi guys, I was just
It's so funny because like with the fall, the celebrity is just falling, right? People aren't putting celebrities on a pedestal anymore. We talked about Jennifer Lopez like what 2 weeks ago and how people are just, fed up with Jennifer Lopez. Her mask is slipping. The mask on celebrities are slipping. Right now people are going after Beyonce and they are completely saying like, dude, you've been stealing music for a really long time. You've been taking credit as a songwriter when you're not actually a songwriter. And people are uncovering all of that, right? To make, and it's like been said by her, I think her dad or something like that, that, well, we wanted her name on here as a songwriter. So that way people will think that she's a multifaceted celebrity, right? She's a multifaceted musician, even though like she didn't actually write all of these songs, but she's being listed as a songwriter. So the mask of a celebrity is really falling as more and more information is just becoming available to people to look up. And nobody really cares about them.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say he running free. Strange things have happened here, a stranger would we met at midnight.
It's very interesting how they're putting all of these things side by side.
Are you
And they're comparing them to they're saying like, oh, okay, this is the Capitol, right? The Met Gala. Those are people that live in the Capitol from the Hunger Games. And they'll put in the comments like, oh, I'm watching this from District 12. Sending love from District 12. Watching from District 12. Watching from District 12. They're saying like these are basically like villains. These are people that live in the Capitol. They have no idea what actually goes on.
into the tree? They strung up a man, they say he running free.
Oops, I messed up.
Are you coming to the tree?
They're just putting imagery like side by side.
Strange things did happen here, no stranger.
So they're talking about like I'm trying to find the one that I saw earlier. So the first person that they went after was Kim Kardashian. That was like the first person to get blocked. It was reported that she lost like 3 million followers, but I don't think she did. It was like 3 million, something like that. But I don't think she did. I don't know. But they're starting like blocks, like block them all, divest celebrities, companies, and influencers. Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, Starbucks, Tom Brady, Haley Bailey. They've been quiet. People are coming out with like lists to block people. But what's interesting though is that like this person right here, this person in particular, she started participating in the Blockout 2024, right? She started blocking these celebrities so that way she didn't have to like look at their feed. And what happened after that was was interesting.
I started doing the celebrity block party yesterday because I just learned about it. And the first people I blocked, of course, were the Kardashian Jenners and Taylor Swift. I just blocked them yesterday. And today, when I opened TikTok, the very first ad was Taylor Swift promoting her new music. Scrolled, and then the next ad was about the Kardashian Jenners Hulu show. And then the ad after that was Khloe Kardashian's Good American line. And then another ad of Kylie promoting the Hulu show. It's wild to me because I blocked them on everything. And before this, I never got ads about them. Keep hitting not interested and then blocking their business accounts, but the ads still keep coming up. So when you block their content, they start pushing you their ads. Like they're really digging for that engagement, which means that the block party is working. So join the block party and block celebrities and influencers that have not.
So yeah, they're blocking everybody. I'm trying to find that other one. Oh, here it is.
Let them eat cake.
Can you take the bomb?
The average American household
Are
spends
you?
that on groceries.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man.
America. The reason is because the water
in Flint, Michigan was the victim of
You know we don't have a jacuzzi.
Have any food for feed my kid.
If you can do this in your head, you probably can. If you're making $20 an hour to work at a fast food restaurant, right? Is that 6 figures?
Coming to the tree.
Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
2 jobs to get by because I'm broke, so let's spend my paycheck.
With me, you know, I work 2 jobs. I'm a dental assistant, orthodontic assistant during the day.
So yeah, a lot of people are just, you know, they're done with celebrities and having celebrities tell them what to do, having celebrities just, you know, talk down to them, and they're blocking them. They're blocking celebrities. That's the celebrity block. What is it called? Block party. Yeah, Blockout, the celebrity blockout movement. I think it's interesting. Oops, wrong one.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say he murdered 3. Strange things that happened here, stranger would it be? We met and lived 1993. Are you coming to the tree?
So it's just very interesting to see how all of this stuff is, right? I think that like all of these people who are, you know, like I already don't like celebs. I don't like celebrities. I think that they're fake, narcissistic. What does Gary say? Pretenders. They are. They're fake. They're narcissistic. They're pretenders, and they live in their own little celebrity bubble. They really can't relate to anybody. I mean, look at fucking J-Lo. I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring her up again. Look at J-Lo. She actually thought that people would be very much into hearing her life story about all of the relationships and marriages that she had, that she made a whole album, a whole musical movie, a whole ass documentary of the making of the musical movie, and now she's going on tour. And she actually thought that people were so interested in her and her life that they would watch this, they would love it, she would be admired, and then they would spend their money and go to the concert, while she charged like upwards of $4,000 per ticket. She really thought that people were going to do that, and it completely blew up in her face because her movie sucked. Then people started digging into her, you know, her music past and realizing, oh shit, you actually aren't singing on these albums. It's somebody else, you know, and those people that are singing on their albums, you know, are saying like, yeah, that's me. You know, they kept in my laugh, or yeah, she didn't perform her vocals. That's actually me singing. You know, people are finding that out. So why on earth am I going to go to your concert? And she's having to cancel a bunch of concert dates, a bunch of tour dates, because nobody is buying tickets to her tour. Not only that, but the ones that are still available, she's basically going to be performing to small like groups of people. Because if you look at like the if you look at like the map and see, or not the map, but like the layout and see like how many tickets are still available, how many spots are still available, it's a lot. There are a lot of availability to her to like her ticket sales, and it's just like, why are you even going on tour? Just cancel the tour. Okay, nobody's gonna go to your concert. You're gonna end up performing to like an empty auditorium. But that's where like these celebrities' minds are. They're just like, you know, people love me. They love me for years. You know, they're gonna come and watch me. They're gonna come and spend their money that they don't have, and they're gonna come and see me perform because I'm J-Lo. Like they literally live in a tiny little bubble surrounded by yes people telling them that like what they are doing is perfect. What they are doing is everybody's gonna love it. They love you. People love you. I love you. Right. And they don't realize like, dude, no, people don't like you anymore. And maybe you should just be quiet and go away. Cause nope, just, you know, or maybe just, you know, continue to just do your job. Nobody really wants to hear from you, right? With your self-inflated ego. Lewis says, let them fight. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Bentham? So the block party is happening, or I'm sorry, the blockout of 2024 is happening. It's still like, it's relatively new. Like I think it was like started a day or two after this video went viral. She deleted it. Haley Bailey deleted it. She went on her, I think like TikTok and Instagram and apologized. Of course, because they do. That's what they do. They make mistake. They will apologize. But now it's interesting though, because there's lists of people like, hey, if you go to, oh shoot, I didn't share the whole thing. Okay, hold on, wait, let me share it. So if you search the hashtag blockout 2024, right, it'll lead you to this. And people are just like making lists of people. They're showing you, look, she's losing all of these followers. These are lists. They're making block lists, a list of celebrities to block. They're doing Kim Kardashian counter, Taylor Swift counters, Haley Bailey counters, block them all. Here's more lists. Block these people. A lot of people are like, it's going viral and they're telling you who to block. It's going so viral that like Lizzo was put on the list, right? Lizzo was put on the list.
And I will include a link in my comment section. So if you feel compelled to help.
Lizzo was put on the list to block because she isn't using her platform for good and speaking up. They're using a thing that's happening today in order to push this block party, right? So Lizzo went on her TikTok and Instagram and put this out like, here's a GoFundMe here. I've already donated. If you feel compelled to help, please do so. I'm not going to tell you to do it, but you know, please, if you do it, you know. So Lizzo went on her TikTok, and some people are trying to think like, I wonder if she did that because she learned that she's on the list of people to block because she attended the Met Gala. Which it could be true. But yeah, she went on her platform and she started saying like, look, I am doing this. I'm using my platform to support. Here it is. See? So yeah. Someone else did it. There was another celebrity that did it too, and I can't remember who it was. There was another celebrity that did it. What's interesting though is that like at the Met Gala, if you refuse to attend the Met Gala, if you speak out about the Met Gala, if you don't want to take part in that type of party or whatever, you're blacklisted as a celebrity. If you ever speak out against the Met Gala or things that go on there, or you don't want to take part in that part of the celebrity culture and world, you're blacklisted. Which is interesting. It's like, oh, why don't you want to feast with us? You end up being blacklisted. You end up getting fewer opportunities than the people who actually take part in these events, in this gala. I thought that was interesting as well. That there are celebrities that just don't want to participate in that. And actually, hold on, let me see if let me Google this really quickly. Now I have that song in my head. That sucks. So, but yeah, you're kind of like, you're like, I don't know. Let me check. Okay. So like you're not given those opportunities. You have to actually work for it, right? If you don't want to do that, then you have to do it yourself. You have to rely heavily on like your skill as an actor or your agent to get you these bookings. Whereas the people that do go to the Met Gala, I mean, look at Lizzo. I'm sorry, but that woman has no talent. Like, why is she even at the Met Gala? But it's because they want to use her to push whatever business deal she ends up making over at the Met Gala. But yeah, so they're basically like kind of handed these little things. They're handpicked, and then they're handed some things. Whereas some celebrities that aren't, that don't want to participate in this, they're the ones that actually like have to work for, and really rely on their agent and everything to get to the point where they're at in their career, which is interesting. It's interesting. You can't sit with us. Those dresses are far too big for her. So yeah, the block out of 2024, I found it interesting. I thought it was interesting. Let's talk about Jojo Siwa. Oh my god. Why am I gonna talk about Jojo Siwa? Oh, dude, Jojo Siwa. Okay, we're talking about the authenticity of celebrity, right? Jojo Siwa, in her tiny, little corner of the internet, she is a celebrity herself, right? She started on like Dance Moms or something like that. She's basically been performing since she was 2 years old. Dude, I saw like a video of her performing when she was 2. Like I'm looking at my nieces and nephews when they're 2, and this little girl is like putting on a whole like dance routine when she's 2 years old. Like my nieces and nephews are just kind of like standing there like, yay. I want some Cheerios. Like they're not performing on stage. She's literally performing on stage when she was 2 years old. But she's basically being pushed by her momager, right? That's what they call her. They call her a momager. And her mom has admitted that she has always wanted to be famous. She's basically using Jojo to reach that goal of being famous. And I think like Dance Moms was like perfect because not only is Jojo featured in Dance Moms, but so is her mom, right? The kids and the mom sort of like take center stage in Dance Moms. And I'm pretty sure it is Dance Moms. Hold on, let me double check because I don't want to keep saying the wrong thing. Yeah, it is Dance Moms. Okay. So so people, her mom was just like, Jojo's the star, and you pretty much know Jojo Siwa. She's the one that always has her hair pulled back with a huge ass bow. All right, a huge ass bow. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Like that was her signature thing. She wore it for the longest time. She wore it for the longest time. The big, huge bow on her head. I think like when did she finally take off the bow? Because she was on YouTube and she was on YouTube for a really long time, and I swear to God, I was just like, how old is this kid? Because I feel like she's been the same age for a long time, but she's not. She's just like dressed the way she would dress like when she was 12. She dressed that way all the way up until she was like 18, 19. How old is she right now? Is she like 22? She's 20. Yeah, so she just like barely started removing the bow from her head. She's 20 years old and she barely removed the bow from her head. So she's making the switch from child star to adult star, and there's a bit of like pushback from that. Not because like people aren't allowing her to grow up. By all means, do what you want to do, girl. It's the way she went about it that, and again, it's, that whole authenticity type of thing. The way she went about it that people are just sort of like turning their heads at and being like, really, girl? Really? It's so funny because the way she went about it was by saying that she's the first. I was just like, dude, it sometimes takes people a while, right? But they start opening their eyes to like, dude, you ain't authentic. You're not the first. So people are just like saying, you know, because she went on and she's like, I am the first to make this big of a dramatic shift. And then people are saying, okay, but we also have Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears. Oh, your generation? Okay, well, and then we also have Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, what is her name? Ariana Grande. Like all of these people went from child star to adult star. They've all made dramatic shifts, you know, moving from child star to adult star. But she's out there saying like, I am the first in my generation. I am the first to make this type of a shift, but someone's got to do it. All right. No one has done this before me. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to be the first. And I was just like, okay, Disa, like what the heck? What the heck are you talking about? So people are just making fun of Jojo Siwa, and they're really calling her out on how out of touch she is, how she's just surrounded herself by people her entire life, especially like her mom, because, you know, they've been making money off of her for such a long time. I think she said that she didn't realize that she was like the main breadwinner of the family until she was like 17. When she was 17, she kind of learned that, oh, I'm the main breadwinner. Oh, okay. You know, she had no idea. So that sparks a whole different conversation about like, it sparks a whole different conversation about, you know, child stars and the exploitation of these child stars by their parents. That's a conversation for another day. But we're simply focusing on Jojo Siwa making a transition from, you know, child star to adult star, and how people aren't having it. They're not, dang it. Let me find it. Here we go. They're making fun of it. They're making fun of it because it was just like the way she presented it. Again, she's another one of them, another like sort of celebrity that they're saying like, dude, you are singing. Why are you singing? You can't sing. So you're basically selling something that is fake, right? So let's take a look at Jojo Siwa stuff. Oh my God, this one. This is how she marketed. Okay, this is how she marketed her adult.
Warning: the following content is not made for children and may be disturbing or offensive to some viewers. May contain sexual themes, violence, strong language, dramatic scenarios, and flashing lights. Viewer discretion is advised.
So that's how she, you know, started building anticipation for her new song, right? She started telling people, dude, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so adult, you're gonna be shocked. All right. What I'm giving you, it's gonna be so freaking shocking. It's like so out of the realm of what I'm used to doing, what you normally see from me. It is going to shock you because it's so adult and it's so disturbing. You know, she started building it up. Like you're gonna be shocked, right? You're gonna be shocked. And then she released it, and people were like, what the fuck? This is the mature content. So, more behind the scenes of karma, right? You're gonna be. I was a bad girl. Right? So this is again something else. She's building it up. You're gonna be so shocked. You're gonna be so shocked, everybody. You're not gonna believe this comes from me. Okay, I'm the first to do this. Where's it at? Did I not even like fucking save it? I don't even think I saved it. But then she like releases it. She releases it, and people are kind of just like sort of, they felt left down. They're like, really? This is it? This is you? Like, oh my God, it's so adult. And she's just like, she doesn't even, I think she's like, someone asked her like, what do you think like your most controversial thing, or what was uncomfortable for you to do in this music video, this new music video? And she's like, I had to say the word bitch. We're just like, what? You had to say the word bitch. Oh my gosh, you were, Jesus. There's nobody. Oh, you are so edgy, Jojo. You said bitch. At one point, like, she doesn't say fuck in her song. She says F instead of fuck. And people are like, oh my God, look, Jojo, you're so edgy. You switched from white rhinestones and wearing bright colors to black, dude. Black rhinestones, black fake earrings, because she has like all of these earrings on her ears, but they're all I think she went on a live and she was like gluing them onto her ears, so they're not even real earrings. And it's like, oh my God, you're so edgy. You wear black now, Jojo. It came off so inauthentic. Just making fun of it. They are making fun of it. And here's her saying that she's the first, right?
Dream guest on my podcast.
Oh wait, no, this is the So again, she's wearing her outfit from her music video because it's so freaking edgy and she wants to make a splash, okay? She wants to show people that she is not the same Jojo Siwa that you know. She wears black glitter now, all right? She wears black. She is edgy. So they asked her what would be like she does a podcast, right? So what's the dream guest on your podcast, right? Now that she's come out as this, adult star, she wants to seem edgy and controversial. Dream guest on her podcast. Let's see.
Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, let's spice things up. One of my exes. Oh?
She thought that was so freaking edgy. She thought that was spicy. Let's spice things up. I want to interview one of my exes. It's like, that's it? One of my exes. Dude, you could have said anybody, right? You could have said someone like super controversial, and that right? But no, she's just like, let's spice things up. One of my exes. It's like, really? That's it? She thought. This person says the way she turned away because she thought she ate. Here's a comment. Please, I'm so embarrassed when I watch it. Jojo Siwa gives off the same vibe as when you drank juice in a wine glass when you were a kid and you pretended it was real wine. Like, that's literally what she's really like, she's pretending. Like, nobody is taking her seriously as an adult artist. It is her transition from, it's just her rebranding. It's basically rebranding. We're giving you Jojo Siwa in different packaging. It's the same Jojo Siwa, but it's in different packaging. All right, because she's not. That's just not her. She's like, I'm so edgy now. Ooh, I want to interview one of my podcasts. Interview one of my exes on my podcast. It's the same Jojo Siwa. She's just wearing black now. But the problem is she's been surrounding herself with all these people telling her like, oh my gosh, yes, this is great, Jojo. You're an excellent singer, Jojo. You're doing so good, Jojo. Good job, Jojo. Everybody's just been pushing. She has such an inflated ego that she can't understand why her rebranding is not working.
Like it or not, what's been in your head the last 3 days? I was a bad girl. I did.
She can't understand why it's not working. She's just like, you know what? All press is good press, okay? All press is good press. The first comment right here, I was a bad girl. You have a Kids' Choice Award. This person, I was a bad girl. Meanwhile, in her car, unicorns, rainbows, stars, and hearts. Like, Jojo, I was a bad girl. The unicorn on the seat. Someone says, Jojo, change your seats before playing the song. But yeah, like she's not taking the criticism very well. She's just like, whatever, you love me, you do, because people have been telling her that for a long time. It's just the rebranding is just not working. Where does she say that she's the first? I can't find it. Right here.
No one has made this dramatic of a change yet. No one has made, in my generation, this extreme of a switch. And I am the first in the generation. It is very scary, but someone's got to do it.
Hey.
Hi, Disa. Someone's got to do it. I'm the first. I'm the first. The interviewer trying not to laugh. No one's a bigger fan of Jojo than Jojo. The interviewer just nodding along is killing me. What's funny is that the interviewer, before she answered this question, he mentioned people like Miley Cyrus and Britney Spears. And then she goes on to say that no one has made this dramatic of a change. He says them first. And then she's just like, no, I'm the first. I'm the first. She completely disregarded what he said in the initial question. And she was just like, I'm the first in the generation.
Hey,
and there are people. No one has made this dramatic of a change yet. No one has made, in my generation, this extreme of a switch. And I am the first in the generation. It is very scary, but someone's got to do it.
Hey,
and there are people.
It's so funny. But yeah, people are making fun of her.
Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my gosh, I mean, honestly, let's spice it up. One of my exes.
Dream X on my podcast? Oh my gosh. Honestly, let's spice things up. Probably one of my exes. Dream.
I don't wear bows anymore. I used to wear pink, but now I wear black. I actually started a new genre. It's called gay pop. Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my god. Let's spice things up a little bit. One of my exes. I no longer wear bows. I only clothes. I'm acting crazy, man. I was a bad girl. Did some bad things. I'm a bitch. I don't wear bows anymore.
So he said something. I'm gonna start a new genre of music. It's called, and that's when like the bleep started happening. So people were also upset at Jojo Siwa, right? They were also upset because she was going to create a new genre of music. And that new genre is gay pop. Gay pop. That is the new genre of music, everyone, that Jojo Siwa has come up with. And she got criticized to hell and back for that. I mean, like, there were people like trying to get her going into her studio, asking them, like, what do you think of the criticism of the fact that you said that you created gay pop? And she's like, yeah, I know. People are mad at me that I said that. Like, why are people so mad that I said that? People got upset that she said that because she's disregarding, again, just like she's saying, like, I'm the first in my generation to make the switch to child actor to adult performer. And she's completely disregarding everybody who's done it before her, right? No, because she's the first. Like, Jojo Siwa has such an inflated ego that she's the first at everything. She's going to be the first. She invented a whole genre of music called gay pop. And people are like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure like Madonna would fall into that category. So would Elton John. So would Cher. There's a lot of people that would fall into the genre of gay pop, right? You didn't invent that genre of music. It's already been there. Don't pretend like you've invented something. You're not the first in anything. You're trying to create this illusion and tell people that you're something that you're not. So again, it falls into that other category, that thing that we were talking about earlier about the inauthenticity of the celebrity. And she's coming off so inauthentic and just like she's reading from a script that someone has given her, because she's saying like the same thing on all of these different interviews. She's basically just reading off of a script, trying to tell people, hey, look at me, I'm so edgy. Look at me, I wear black now. Nobody has done this before. Someone has to do it. I'm totally cool with this. This is awesome. I love doing this. Jojo Siwa is not a singer. She's a performer, right? She's not a singer. Why do I say she's not a singer? Let's see why I say that.
but you're still a traitor. Yeah, you're still a traitor. But you're still a traitor. Yeah, you're still a traitor. But you're
Like she really thinks that she can sing.
Warning: the following content is
Oh my God. This was something else that she put out in the lead up, right? In the lead up to her music video. Me, because I know why I gave this warning. Wait, me, because I know why I gave this warning, but you don't yet.
is not made for children and may be disturbing or offensive to some viewers. May contain sexual themes, violence, strong language, dramatic scenarios, and flashing lights. Viewer discretion is advised.
She's just
Warning,
like, dude,
following
you're
content
gonna
is
be
not made
so
for children
shocked. You're gonna
and may
be
be
so
disturbing
freaking
or
shocked.
offensive to some viewers.
It's so funny. I think like I was watching someone's video, and I can't remember who it was, but they pretty much said it like this, and it's like the perfect analogy. They were saying like, imagine I'm about to tell you a joke, right? And I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm about to tell you the craziest, fucking edgiest joke that you've ever heard. Seriously, after you hear this joke, you're going to be so shocked at what I'm about to say. At like the punchline of this joke, you're it's gonna like hit you like a ton of bricks. Like you're not even going to realize what hit you. Okay. This joke is so edgy. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna be shocked. And then they tell the joke and it falls flat. And they're like, what? Okay, I was expecting something else. It's the same thing. She built up so much anticipation. Like, dude, you're going to be shocked by what I'm giving you. Like, warning, the following content is not made for children. It's going to be disturbing and offensive to some viewers. There's going to be flashing lights, violence, strong language. Her strong language, by the way, is that she used the word bitch. That's it. Because she didn't even say fuck. She just said F, right? Her strong language is that she used the word bitch. And not only did she use the word bitch, she felt uncomfortable by using the word bitch. So it's just like, yeah, she made it seem like it was going to be something that it wasn't, and people just started clowning on her for it.
I can take myself dancing. Yeah, I can hold my head.
Look, I'm pretty sure this is coming from an account that's like a Jojo Siwa fan account. Okay. And they're trying to prove, like, look, she can sing. She can sing.
Yeah, I can love me better than. Yeah, I can love me better than you I can take myself there.
The top comment is the voice of a dancer. Yeah, because she's a performer. She's always been a performer. She's not a bad performer. I mean, some people say she is. Like, she's like that cheerleader. Like, okay, look, I was a cheerleader for like 15 years. Okay, I was a cheerleader for a really long time. And towards when, I stopped cheering, like in college, for whatever reason, when you go to cheerleading competitions, like there was an emergence of cheerleaders who started making these super over dramatic faces. And I would watch them. I'm like, why are they doing that? And you saw like it sort of spread so that like when you're performing as a cheerleader, you have to make these really weird, over dramatic faces. I never wanted to do it. I thought it looked stupid and over the top, so I never did it. But it would be like a wink, like like it was really stupid. You looked like you had Tourette's, like you looked like you had a bunch of twitches, and it looked dumb, right? And the way Jojo Siwa dances, it kind of reminds me of that. It's like you're overdoing it to the point where you look ridiculous. You're going way over the top. It doesn't need to be so that over the top, right? So that's like some people like her dancing, and she's a good performer, you know, with her dancing. I think that like this one, I think which one is it? Is this one? I was like, okay, she's not too bad here. Bad here, right? She's not bad there. She's actually a good performer. But it's this one that people are like, nah, you're going a little over the top here, girl. Why is she grabbing her crotch? Because she's edgy. She's edgy. That's why she's grabbing her crotch.
You've already named your children?
Fully.
Really?
I actually have 2 tattoos dedicated to them. This one's dedicated to my baby girl one day. Her name is Freddie. Then this is dedicated to twin boys, Eddie and Teddy.
Freddie, Eddie, and Teddy.
Freddie, Eddie, and Teddy. I wanted 3 babies. I have my sperm donor lined up.
Wait, where's the sperm
You
donor?
already got it lined up.
Is the sperm donor a friend?
I'll tell you.
I make great kids. I mean,
yes,
is he here today?
Maybe.
I know who it is. Hey,
It's not me.
and it's a good one.
It's
It's not me. And it's a good. You've already named your children?
Fully.
Yeah. It's so funny how she's just like, she's dressing over the top, right? She's like, I'm in black, but black sparkles, black with sparkles. Look at all my chains. Look at how edgy I am. I put sparkles on my teeth. I am so edgy. Like, look at all the earrings. It's so funny. I'm just like, God, come on. Get out of here. Even SNL spoofed her.
Wow. Oh my God, Jojo.
That's what I call it. I'm a bad girl now.
Yeah, Jojo, this is a very different look. You know, we're all used to you wearing outfits like this, but now it's this.
That's a pretty big change. I used to be rainbow sparkles, and now I'm black sparkles. I look like if a figure skater joined a street gang.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Mad Max was on Broadway.
Does it scare you, Colin? Does a former child star looking like this scare you?
Yeah, but not in the way you're hoping.
Yeah, I'm in my bad girl era now. I even do cigarettes. What?
It's very natural. I'm sorry, you can't smoke in here unless you're Dave Chappelle.
Well, then I'll just hide it in my breast part of my bodysuit for later.
Really cool. Yeah, so how are people reacting to your transformation?
It's been called gutsy, brave, and revolutionary.
Right, and who are those quotes attributed to?
Me, I'm very cocky. That's what she said. But seriously though, Colin, I've completely reinvented myself. I mean, no one my age has done this.
Yeah, and how old are you, Jojo?
Well, from 2011 to 2023, I was 8. But now I'm 20 and gay. I'm the first gay girl in the world. Bet you never met a gay girl before.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, a lot of the women I dated turned gay. Thank you very much. But Jojo, you were quoted as saying you invented a new genre of music.
That's right. Gay pop.
I think that's maybe just pop. But I have to ask, why are you doing this?
Because I'm an artist, Colin. I'm holding a mirror up to society, and then I'm holding that mirror up to myself. And thinking, whoa, that's what I look like? Because that's crazy. Hit the track.
Jojo, Siwa, everyone.
I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny. She's getting wrecked. She's getting wrecked. Now there is a conspiracy theory out there, right? There's a conspiracy theory floating out there that this whole rebrand is due to the fact that I think she's like getting sued. Her and her momager, I believe they're getting sued. Because what they actually started a show. I don't remember what the show was called, but she created a group called
Switching sides.
Right? She created this group, and people think that Jojo Siwa like did this group to sort of like, you know, keep her mom busy because she wanted to do other things with her own career. So she created this group so her mom can you know, help these girls get big or whatever.
Celebrating our first tour performance.
Right? So they had, I think this was like on TV too. I don't remember what it was called, but I think it was on TV or something. So some of the girls in this group are suing Jojo and her mom because they had like long grueling work hours. They're no longer paying attention to this group. And they're owed royalties that they're not being given because they're still like using the imagery of like some of the girls that are no longer in the group. And they think that like they think that this whole rebrand, okay, this is the conspiracy, right? This is conspiracy. The whole rebrand is just to take the attention away from this bad press. They would rather have this bad press of Jojo Siwa just completely getting made fun of than they would this bad press of them like getting sued. But I think it's just it's so stupid. The outfit is fitting. Look, she's so edgy. She's not tying her shoes all the way up. Oh my gosh, she's wearing black. She's wearing military boots. She's like, it's gonna be a late night. She was probably in bed by 9 o'clock. I'm sorry. I don't know what edgy people wear, you know, rhinestones still in their hair. Like, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Jojo Siwa, it's not working. Her rebrand is just, it's not working. Oh my god, look. Like I said, she's a performer, but she can't sing. This is her performing her latest song. This is her performing it live. Singing. This comment says she's literally just listening to it on the stage. This person says, what's the point of the microphone? This one, she sounds like a Kids Bop. She sounds like a Kids Bop with a bad word thrown in it, and it would be played in the Justice stores. The karma in the middle. The way no one sang along, it was just the recording in the back. What? Karma. She's not singing because she can't. There was something else. Hold on. Where is it at? Oh, it's right here. I didn't share this. Hold on. Let me put it in my favorite. Oh crap, it's not. Let me put it in my favorite so I can find it. Here it is. Okay, I saved it. Let me see if it'll do it. Hold on. There it is. So this is her with her vocal coach or whatever. But this is it. She's proving that she can sing. Okay, she proves that she can sing, but it's auto-tuned to fuck. Look. And then look what she says. Listen to what she says.
God, she's raspy today.
Oh my God, she's raspy today. They're like, nope, nope.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my God, she's raspy today.
Like, she can't do it. She can't sing. She can't sing. It's this first comment. It's the auto tune for me. Lindsay says, I too can scream in a mic. Karma by auto tune, featuring Jojo Siwa. That strain is not a rasp, babe. Let's not forget the masked manager. The computer is doing all the work. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. So Jojo Siwa's rebrand is it's just not working out for her. It's not
You're still a traitor. Yeah, you're still a traitor. You're still a traitor.
I like how her face got so red. Her face got so red. She's trying to hit those notes.
You're still a traitor.
This top comment, the red face gets me every time. Jojo Siwa's face turned from this to this. Oh my gosh. How does her face get red? So she was bright red. I can't. This comment right here, I can't with the way she looked around after she was so ashamed. The fact that though she has such an inflated ego though, because she's filming this and posting it because she's proud of it. She goes, only posting this because later in the day, I got closer and the progress is crazy. I didn't think it would ever be possible. Like she thinks she sounds good. She has such an inflated ego because she has nobody telling her like, dude, you look crazy. You can't sing. Maybe this isn't a good idea, right? Maybe we should do something else with your rebrand. Okay? Maybe we should try something different. Let's try a different venture, right? Something different, something true to like who you are. Like this is completely fake, inauthentic, and it's just really people are just seeing her inflated ego because she's like, this is awesome. Like I'm doing this. This is incredible. Look at me. Everything that I'm doing is awesome. I'm singing, I'm dancing. This is what I want to do. Like I sound incredible. And she's just not like seeing that she's not what people want. And she can't seem to understand that and grasp that. So, yeah. And the fact that she's just like, look, I invented a whole new genre of music called gay pop. And, I'm making this huge dramatic change and I'm the first to do it. No one's done it before me. It's just it's so inauthentic and people are, calling her out on it. And I think that it kind of like, again, I feel like it kind of ties into, the whole conversation that we talked about earlier with like the celebrities and their inauthenticity and them trying to be relatable and to normal everyday people. And people are like seeing right through that. And they're like, no, you're not relatable. You're not authentic. People are just seeing right through that. And I think that the same thing is happening here with Jojo Siwa. And people are just sort of seeing through that. And they're like, dude, this is not authentic. This is completely 100% fake and manufactured by whoever is behind you, by your handlers. And you're just the face. You're just here to sell us what you want to sell. Right? Which is now your new music that you're coming out with. And they probably have a new plan because Jojo Siwa is all about branding, all about having her face on products. She's been that way since she was a child, right? Let's get Jojo Siwa's face on everything to push and promote whatever she's selling. And I think that this is the same thing. This is probably coming with a whole other marketing campaign that we haven't seen yet. I guarantee you that whoever is manufacturing from behind the scenes, this new image of Jojo Siwa is probably going to manufacture goods to come with it. It's not just the song. It's probably going to come with like a clothing line or a jewelry line or something else that's going to get pushed with this new whole rebranding manufacturing of Jojo Siwa. So like that's something else that people are just like looking at and seeing right through. It's like, dude, no, it's not real. This is totally fake. And it's hilarious that you are buying into this as the person, as like the face of it. Like nobody has told you no your entire life. And what's funny is that like you can see it here. This is from Candace Cameron. Okay, this was like years ago, right? She had to come out on her platform and speak about the JoJo situation. Okay. Candace Cameron had to come out and talk about this was years ago that she had to come out and address this. But this just shows you how no one has ever told JoJo no.
I want to talk about the JoJo situation. Honestly, I was shocked when I saw the TikTok.
Candace Cameron just addressed JoJo Siwa's TikTok where she's named Cameron the rudest celebrity she's ever met.
I immediately tried.
Why does JoJo label Candace Cameron the rudest celebrity that she's ever met? Why? Because Candace Cameron is like really wholesome. She's very wholesome, and it's probably why she's like, oh my gosh, why on earth am I the rudest? Like, what did I do to this child? What did I do to this girl to have her label me as the rudest celebrity she's ever met?
Tried to reach out to her.
The Full House star said she wanted to clear the air.
And I said, well, what did I do to you? She said, you know, I met you at the Fuller House premiere and I was 11 years old and we were all on the red carpet. I had come up to you and I said, can I have a picture with you? And you said to me, not right now.
That's it. That's all she did. And she is the rudest celebrity that she's ever met. Picture this. They are on the red carpet and Jojo Siwa wants a selfie with Candace Cameron. And this was back when Jojo was 11. So back in like what, 2020? Maybe 2020, 2021. She's like 20 years old. So 9 years ago. How long ago is that? I don't know. Whatever. I can't do the math. But still, all she did was say, not right now. So she'd do it later on, but she's on the red carpet for Fuller House, promoting Fuller House. And, you know, she'll probably do it later, just not right now. And because she told her not right now, Jojo Siwa is like, Candace Cameron is the rudest celebrity. She actually told me no that one time on the red carpet. How dare she? Yeah, that monster. That monster. She told me no, so she's rude. But I know, but now she's like so tough and edgy and shit. That's true. That is true. She's now so tough and edgy. Like seriously, this is why I kind of saved this, because I was just like, no one's ever told her no. Like no one's ever told her, dude, you can't sing. No one has ever told her, maybe you should tone it down. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe you shouldn't do this. Like Jojo Siwa has been surrounded by a few, you know, controversies that she has had to put to bed. Like one of like the least, you know, controversy was that like she used to sell makeup in Claire's, and that makeup ended up having like asbestos or something in it, and it had to be pulled from shelves, and she had to go tell her following and make like an apology video on TikTok saying, I had no idea that it, because she probably didn't. She 100% probably didn't. They just probably slapped a photo of Jojo Siwa and slapped her label on there and just sold it in stores, because that's pretty much what Jojo Siwa is. She is just a label. That's it. She's a face. She's a marketing tool. That is all she is. And she 100% probably did not know that this makeup contained asbestos, right? She said, people, I had no idea. I didn't know that this had this in there. I didn't know that the makeup contained this, but don't worry, we pulled it from shelves. Like, so that was like, that's one of her lesser, like, I guess, controversial controversies, right? The bigger one is that she is still like best friends and with controversial YouTubers like Colleen Ballinger and James Charles. And she's still like, they were in like, and when I say that like she's still friends with them, I mean like she's very close friends, and she defends them to like the bitter end. She in public and in interviews, she blames the victims of these people, and she just hails these two people as like the best people that she's ever met, the best people that she's ever had in her life, right? Never mind that Miranda is it Miranda Sings? Is that her actual name? Hold on. Yeah. Never mind the fact that Miranda Sings, Colleen Ballinger, befriended Jojo when she was like a child. When she was like 8 or 9, something like that. And this woman was a grown woman at the time, right? She befriended her when she was a child. Again, a whole other conversation to be had there, but that is one of the main controversies that Jojo Siwa has had now as an adult, okay? That she is still friends with these people, even though they've committed like really, really bad things in their lives. And they should be deplatformed because there's all of these victims that are speaking out about them and things that they have done to these victims that people don't believe that they should be platformed anymore. And Jojo Siwa is still continuing to platform them to the point where like she's inviting them to her release party for this new video, for this new song. They're there at her release party because she's still best friends with these people. So that's like one of like the bigger controversies that she's been involved in. But yeah, I think that Jojo Siwa is she's just a tool. She's a marketing tool and that's it. And people are seeing right through that, which is why this whole rebranding of Jojo Siwa is not working. It's not working and people aren't having it. People are just using it to make fun of her. And I mean, that's really like the best thing that's come out of all of this.
I don't wear bows anymore. I used to wear pink, but now I wear black. I actually started a new genre. It's called gay pop. Dream guest of my podcast? Oh my god. Let's spice things up a little bit. One of my exes. I no longer wear bows. I only clothes. I'm acting crazy, man. I was a bad girl. Did some bad things. I was a bitch.
Oh my god, that's the best thing that's come out of this. All right, that is the best thing to come out of this whole Jojo Siwa situation is that people are making fun of her. I don't think I've showed you
Like it or not,
the actual music video. Hold on, let me go to her TikTok. Are we here? We are here. Let me show you some of the stuff from her music video. Let me see if it's here. Let's see if she has any. She should, but she doesn't. Look at her. God, look at her.
first things first, the makeup is makeuping. Now,
the makeup is makeuping. The wait is finally over. Oh my gosh. It's more like bubblegum. Bubblegum. The makeup is makeuping. Yeah, the makeup is makeuping. So yeah, that's her. Jojo Siwa is here to make history. She's here to make history, everyone. Good Lord. But yeah, there you go. It's not working out for her. Unfortunately, her rebranding is not working out. And what's funny is that like after she released Karma, she went back and revisited. Where's it at? She went back and revisited something else that she did. Oh my god, I lost it. I don't know which video it is. I have no idea which video it is. But it was one of her like early songs and she's just like, I've been thinking about this song for a long time.
Karma's a bitch. I should have known better. If I had a wish.
I swear, what a time to be alive. The Karma dance at Coachella. She's so happy. She's like, oh my god, they played it that one time. Now here's anyways, it's not working for her. I feel bad for her, but at the same time, like I think this is what happens when you just allow yourself to become just this marketing tool. Like that's it. You're a marketing tool. You're there to sell stuff. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. So, and yeah, someone needs to save Jojo Siwa. Please save her from herself. Please save her from herself. Coachella has been gay since 2010ish. Yeah. Nobody really cares about Coachella anymore except for like influencers who get invited to Coachella. Like that's pretty much it. Justin Martins, a member, says every one of these streams reminds me why I don't have TikTok. Well, I do. Vice for 5. Apparently she's the only relatable singer. Apparently the only relatable singer is Taylor Swift. Yeah. Taylor Swift is one of the people that they want to block. They're blocking. They want to block. She's on the blockchain of all of the people on TikTok. They're blocking Taylor Swift. Now Taylor Swift though, she's actually like I feel like she's one of the few celebrities who have actually used social media to her benefit because granted it is 100% manufactured. It's 100% manufactured, but she's been able to use it to her benefit, which is why she has so many Swifties, right? She's been able to use she's been able to use social media to her benefit to make her seem very, very relatable. Because like I think like in her early days when she was making the switch from country to pop, she like would invite fans to her house to listen to her new music. Like nobody who does that. What celebrity does that? It was such a big deal. That's, Taylor Swift is just like the everyday girl. She just wants to hang out with her besties, right? And her besties are her fans. And, she invited 100% manufactured, but they made it seem like it was like so random, right? That's what they made it seem. That's what the media made it seem like it was so random. She just picked random fans. But she invited them to her house to listen to her new music that she was going to be putting out, because she's making that switch from country singer to like pop singer or whatever. It's a different genre of music, but she made the switch. It went perfect for her. Like she made a good switch because the image of Taylor Swift has always been like the everyday girly who just wants to hang out with her bestie. Right? That's the image of Taylor Swift, the relatable girl who falls in love so easily. And now it's a meme because like it's that thing of don't date Taylor Swift. She's going to write a song about you. Like whoever she's dating, it's like, oh my gosh, I wonder what song she's going to write. That's like the anticipation of her and Travis Kelce's relationship. Like what kind of songs is she going to be writing about like once they split up? It's become a meme now, right? Like the whole thing of her promoting Biden and like she only like she's promoting Biden, but she has a history of making bad decisions when it comes to men, right? So like now she's a meme, but her switch from country star to pop singer was done very well. Whereas if you compare it to Jojo Siwa's shift, right? She's going from different genres of music, but it's kind of the same thing, right? Whereas Jojo Siwa is going from like child star to adult star, it's very inauthentic. It's not coming across as authentic at all. So, but I think like Beyonce too is making a switch. She's going into country music, but it's kind of working for her, but it's not. But Beyonce used TikTok for her benefit because now there's like a TikTok dance that they're doing to her music. So it's making it seem like it's a super, super popular song and people love it when in actuality, they're just hopping on the TikTok trend of using her song to do this new TikTok dance. So like, yeah, and people are like, don't venture into country music. They're calling her music crap. They're saying like, get out of here. Don't try and be a country song. Like, yeah. Why is she going to country music? I don't know. I have no idea. Justin Martin's gifted 5 MyNerdyHome memberships. Thank you very much. If you're a new member, if you got gifted a membership, don't forget to go to the community tab. I have a members only Discord. Hop in the Discord, chat with me. I think I'm going to start doing like movie nights. I'm not sure yet of the night. I haven't picked a night, but I think I'm going to start doing movie nights with my Discord members. I need to go in there and chat with you guys about that. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to start doing in my members Discord. I need to go in there. I'm going to go in there and chat with you guys about that. But yeah, if you just got gifted a membership, or if you are a member and you have Discord, you haven't yet jumped into my members only Discord, jump in there. Get in there. Thank you so much for those gifted memberships. Anyways, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to be streaming before main event tonight. I think main event starts at, what time does it start at? 8? Hold on, let me look. What time does main event start? 8 o'clock? Pretty sure it starts at 8 or 7. No, it starts at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock for me. So 7 Central, I believe. So in about, I guess, 20 minutes? In 20 minutes, I'm going to go live on Kick and Twitch. Maybe I'm going to build another Lego. So if you want to just hang out there with me, we sort of, when I do streams during the day, I'll build Lego. We listen to a little bit of Animal Crossing lo-fi. It's very chill. It's very relaxed. And you just hang out with me while I build some Legos. If I have time after I build this Lego, I'll, play a little bit of 60 seconds re-atomized if I have time. If not, then we'll just build the Lego and end the stream there. But yeah, come and join me over there. Spirian with a $10 super sticker. It is the pair saying thank you. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Spirian. All right, guys. Usually 8 EST. Yeah. Okay, so 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock EST. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining me today for another Talk Nerdy. I appreciate, or Talk Nerdy. Oh my gosh. For another TikTok Talks. I'll see you guys probably on either Thursday or Friday. Thursday or Friday for Chit Chat and Chill, where we go over a lot of some pop culture stuff. I missed this past week, so I'm going to catch up on a lot of stuff this week. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me today, and I'll catch you guys on Kick and Twitch here in a little bit. Bye.